Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden, and we have said goodbye to all of our friends and all that kind of good stuff, and well, there's still some things to do. What we did is it said, hey, you want to go back home? And we said, nah, we're not going to go back home, but we're going to go to Junes here. You should have no reason to come here anymore. Might as well stop by the food court one last time. Enter? Yeah, we're going to do that. The usual food court. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh? What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too!
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Will you shut up about your steaks?
Well, I guess we got steak. You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
Just beating up my my microphone.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
Yeah.
Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave?
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
The sender is listed as Adachi.
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot. Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Adachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this. You're a dumbass. You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy. Goodbye.
The letter ends there. You obtained Adachi's letter. You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. Are you sure about that? Anyway, we officially finished all of the social links. Yay! Yeah, this is Hunger Max 10, rank 10 now. And I think that's the final persona that we needed to unlock to get the entire compendium, if you really felt like doing that. Still though, the things he wrote not you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that Conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
The power to enter TV is where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Okay. Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was... Well, it was Dojima. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Alright, so we need to go find Dojima. Ultimately. So let's go ahead and go into town. I don't know. Here's a question. I wanted to see if the party members were out and about. And I don't see them. Alright, well anyway, we want to go see Dojima, and he's hanging out at the floodplain somewhere. I'm actually not entirely sure where, if he's at the riverbank or not. Also, my controller's gonna be going in the trash real quick here, because it's really acting up. Hey, you two. You.
Did you already meet all your friends?
I want to talk to you.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place?
What place?
The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
Oh? The gas station? Oh, the weird attendant.
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah, come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick.
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Wait for me, please.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. All right, off we go. Back to the central shopping district. Okay, well now that we're at the central shopping district, we want to head over to the Velvet Room, of all things. I know, it sounds weird, right? Knock, knock.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Wow, that's a lot.
What am I looking at?
This is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. then I shall play my part as well.
Can you not make black holes in the limo?
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Contained Orb of Sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds. To protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role.
I thought we knew this.
But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence, much larger than myself. I was left behind, with no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh?
There's another you running around?
The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
I believe we're gonna get yeeted out of here, aren't we? Yep. Okay, so we have all the things that we need. Let's go, began raiding. Let's go talk to someone who only appears in the rain. Hi there, do you need something? Isn't this where I first, what are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Namatame? Huh? Ah, that serial murder suspect? A real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Did those two come here? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Oh, you still need something. Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Huh, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came into town. So I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you. That's all, remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time we first met? Did you give me the power? Amazing. You reached me at last. Let's drop the charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It was I who awakened that power within you three, the ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised. What are you surprised about?
You really are troublesome.
Maybe the red eyes would have, like, given away that this person is
Not only did you defeat
crazy,
the two Sagiri I
evil.
snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
So you're the one behind everything.
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
Yeah, why do you laugh?
I apologize, but the appropriateness was just so amusing. The comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsui Textiles with Marie, it's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
So, you've messed with me as well.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
So, why... so who are you? Just who are you?
You must know by now. Isn't that why you came? Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
We shook hands, how dare. You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you.
Here's what we just learned. Only bow to people.
A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog.
Yo, what? Why?
And later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To end everything.
The fog has lifted, and you still are not content? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Ah! Don't do that.
I am Izanami. Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
Well, that's probably not a good thing. The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to?
Why was she floating?
Did she just disappear?
Yeah.
Wait, don't tell me.
You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
For the record, we've already learned about Izanami, and your starting persona is Izanagi. Yeah, remember that whole thing where we went to, like, the Persona 3 school and learned all about gods and goddesses from that one teacher who doesn't shut up? Yeah, that was the story. We learned about them.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
We're gonna go punch a god.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Wouldn't be a good JRPG if we didn't punch a god.
Alright, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you've faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town where you've lived with everyone. Alright, so we are on the true path, by the way. Like, we have officially... We're good. At this point, if there's anything you want to do, not the bookstore, if you want to buy some weapons, hey, what do you have to say? It started raining, I don't have an umbrella, dang it. You could visit the store if you really want. I think we're actually fine with items. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I don't have a lot of cash to really spend. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go into the store and sell some stuff. Just make sure we're all stocked up and whatnot. There's really, you know, I'm kind of looking around to see if there's any people to talk to. But if I remember correctly, there's really not much to do at this point because it's end game time. We're heading into the final everything. It's really coming down. I hope my kid remembered an umbrella. So let me go do that and then I'll just meet you, I don't even know where, somewhere. It started to rain. I wonder if she's okay. Me too. How wonderful. You've created true connections with each and every social link there is. This is not something that just anyone can accomplish. You are indeed the person I imagined you to be. Your world, I wonder what it is like. If it is possible, I would like you to take me there with you and show it to me. Please accept this. I spent many long hours making it. This will surely protect you in my stead. Yeah, so we get a robe from her. What I wanted to do was actually go in and actually register some skill cards. One of the things about this is these go over, I believe these go over to the playthrough number 2 if you're interested. So I want to go ahead and just register them and then you can buy them. Now I don't really have the money for these, obviously, as you can kind of see we're well out of cash, but I wanted to do that anyway just to make sure that we had those in the future. I think we're also pretty well off. I forgot that we got the robe from her if we really want it, but the thing is it's not great. Yeah, that defense. The evasion is amazing. 55, I think, is the highest that you can get. Like, you're probably going to be avoiding every single attack with that. Also, you get some additional XP from it. We're going to go ahead and stick with what I've currently got. Oh, I wanted to show off. I went ahead and got everybody some new stuff. So we're all pretty well off, I think, from what we have. And I think it's about time to head on in. And let's get rid of Izanagi, or no, Izanami. Whichever god we're going after this time. Alright, this is finally it. So many things have happened up until now, but now we'll beat this Izanami and put an end to this. right? Yes, but since we were spread out all over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We must make sure that we end this properly. All right, let's go ahead and enter the TV.
Yeah, let's go!
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced. And it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It is kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right! All for one and one for all!
Hooray!
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew.
Teddy.
Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool. But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Whoops. Well
then, let's do this.
Okay, well I guess we're going after Izanami here, so this will be the last time I help you catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck. Alright, well we have a little bit of time, so, oh, not you. Let's go search for Izanami. Izanami. And, ooh, we need to figure out who we're gonna bring with us. Let's see, looks like Yosuke, Kanji, and Teddy are gonna be our team this time, so, oh, nice. They're like right next to the door, so that actually works out great. This looks familiar. Okay, good luck. What is this place? It doesn't feel anything like the other areas. Whenever we'd go in to rescue someone, I could sense their restless heart and how unstable it felt. But there's none of that here. Does this Izanami person not have a heart or something? Who is she? Anyways, be careful, senpai. You may recognize the floor of all things. And maybe, oh, are you kidding me? We're gonna start with a red enemy? Alright, fine. Alright, we got some new enemies here.
Weaknesses.
Yeah.
Darkness will work.
We got the Grand
This'll be an
Magus,
easy
who
win.
obviously is weak to light. Wait, is there anything else that it's weak to? I'm sorry, that's dark, not light. It's weak to darkness. The Emperor Beetle here, I wasn't expecting this. It's also weak to dark. I guess we're using dark. Do I even have a persona that has dark? I'm going to assume so.
Reset scan!
Can you not? I'm just switching
Darkness
persona
will
here.
work.
Like, what the heck, man? It's fine, it's just a skeleton going
Ha! More power for me!
We're getting pretty close to getting most of our guys maxed out. Yeah, where's the box? This is just where we are with this, isn't it? We got two new enemies
Reset
here.
scan.
Oh my god.
It's
It's weak to light.
It is weak to light. The
on.
pure Papillon here, which is weak to ice and light, and we've got the crazy twins here who are weak to fire. Let's start off with a light.
Soda!
Well, this is gonna null in the crazy twins, so this works out.
You're on a roll. There, got
And
it.
these guys are. Can you not for like 2 seconds? I understand this is like really helpful, but I
Enemy.
actually have my notes up today, so I don't need the help.
Nice.
Now's all right.
It's showtime. Are you ready?
Yep, leave it to us.
Go! Knock him out.
Alright, I'll get through this, but are you kidding me?
Teddy!
We'll get through this first floor, and then next time we'll finish up the dungeon, probably.
It's
I think the
over for
first floor
you.
will take us to 60 minutes. We'll see. Money is not really going to be super useful here, is it? Well, let's go with some healing for this time around. And let's keep on exploring. First of all, we get to go home. Ooh, nice. We have a lot of those. New enemies. We have 2 new enemies. We've got.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't
That's
work.
creepy.
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan.
We've got the
puny.
Eternal
Use
Sand,
electricity on
which
it.
is weak to electricity, and we've got the Divine Mother, who is weak to wind. I don't know. I'm not even looking to see who's weak to what.
Soda!
We need to be careful because if it reflects, then that's going to be a
Two
problem
enemies
for us.
down. Keep going,
Weak
senpai.
to wind, huh?
Your weakness is it's weak to wind.
Yeah, I know.
Counting on you.
Guess who's up?
Enemy down.
With how just
All
legs
right.
in the air.
Is everyone ready? Get set.
You guys better keep up.
Yeah, go, go, go.
Most of the enemies here do have some sort of weakness, so it's
Lay down and
it's
die
actually rather
already.
nice.
Teddy! Roar!
This again, huh?
Okay, let's go.
Creepy. This place is creepy. The music is kind of more ambient than music.
Give me a sec.
We got another new enemy here. Yes, this is the Wrathful book, which is in fact weak to physical, and it's also weak to me not being able to figure. Oh, it's on the top of my notes. Nullifies all of the elements: fire, ice, electricity, and wind. So, first of all, let's punch it.
Enemy down. Nice move, senpai.
Let's see here. These guys, electricity and light. Well, let's hit a light across the board first and see if we can't take out all except
All right,
for
keep
one.
going.
These guys are weak to electricity. Let's attack. I don't want to use up all of my... Really? You got a crit? I was expecting Kanji to come around and
Places,
just
everyone.
use electric
And
attack.
action.
All right, here goes.
Yeah, go, go, go.
Whatever. I am going to be grabbing some Persona cards here. Actually, I think that actually might be the best thing to do right now. How full is my deck? I guess is the first question. Okay, I have a couple more slots. I want to pick up some Persona so that when I head back, I can fuse whatever I'm missing. Persona do go over to the next game, so if you want to play through a second time, yeah, that's useful. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see the map, thank you. Okay. Found the stairs, which is one of the things that I was looking for. Not too big of a deal. All right, we got a life stone. We still have a little bit of the map. I do want to, like, every other dungeon that I've done. I want to make sure to explore the entirety of each map, even if I do find the stairs, to make sure that I gain those levels, get that XP. Alright, looks like we got one more enemy on this floor. Let's grab whatever this item is. Shadow, nice. No big deal. Another go home, really? Alright, we have one more shadow on this floor and then we'll move on. I thought I heard the, you sense an intensely terrifying presence. Open this box. This is the worst possible idea that I've ever had in my life. What's this? I have a really bad feeling about this. You shouldn't open that. You got that, senpai? Don't ever open that. No, we're opening it. We're just gonna open it. Something jumped out of the box. This is... I hadn't fought this guy before, had I?
This thing feels really bad.
Yes, this is the Reaper, and I really hadn't intended on fighting this guy right now, but here we are anyway. First of all, let's debilitate his ass. Best part about this is, like I said, this is not the group that I would bring with me. We should be okay. He gets 2 rounds if I remember correctly, and he's a little bit of a brat, honestly. I would like to actually have Hugo with me on this.
It's so stubborn!
But we should ultimately be okay.
Damn, couldn't finish it.
Okay, so we do have a lot of protection against his one-shot attacks, so don't really worry about it. Wait, I had fire resistance? I have more questions than not on this one. Let's see how good the Almighty is. Not bad. Okay, I think what we want to do is I just want to see how much damage we're doing across the board here. We may want to increase everyone's attack and defense. We did use Debilitate on him, which lowers all of his stats, but whenever he hits us with magic, it's gonna hurt.
It's so stubborn!
Just as a warning. I just keep going.
Come on down! Lay down and die already!
Okay, we're gonna use Debilitate again, but he's gonna really another one-hit attack on my main character. Block. Alright, yeah, because he gets 2 rounds each turn, the Debilitate's gonna wear off rather quickly, but I kind of want to have that happen, like I want to have it on him anyway, because it'll just make things a little bit easier.
Someone else's turn.
Yeah, I don't really have... Actually, one of the things we could use, we do have all of these like assault signals, physical mirrors, that sort of thing. Would not actually be a bad idea to do. I'm gonna go ahead and use a diamond shield on us. Give us a little bit more defense just in case. Eventually he's gonna turn on us. It's only a matter of time.
Lay down and die already!
This is gonna hurt.
Hey, not bad, Teddy.
But we drained it. That's nice. He's gonna try and use it on me. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Kanzeon!
If you run across the Reaper early in the game, like, don't fight him. You'll be a sad individual when you do. We do have some Sobas and stuff as well. In fact, I almost want to say that this particular battle is probably even harder than pretty much anything else, like, in-game. This is kind of this is the top of the line kind of stuff here.
It's so stubborn!
Beautiful. I hope we get charged. Sometimes
come on down!
Resay will come with charge and focus, which would be really nice.
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
Alright, we're gonna have to use another Debilitate. Really, can you not? Like, for 5 seconds, can you stop nullifying my resistance? I believe once we get down to 50%, he's gonna turn a little more offensive. We wanna make sure that we protect ourselves when that starts happening. I do like its design.
I'll get it next time!
There's soda! Damn, couldn't finish it!
Hey, not...
Alright, this is gonna be a one shot. Nice. That was gonna be bad. The fact that she blocked that is basically just telling me that was bad central. Ooh, we need to be cautious. If he takes out even one of my players, we're gonna be in trouble.
That's some thick
We
skin.
should be okay, but we do need to be cautious. Alright, so it sounds like our defense is starting to reset. Maybe a hit and evade would have been far more
It's so stubborn!
Let's just keep going.
Come
keep
on
fighting.
now. Damn, couldn't finish it.
Ooh, nice
Ooh.
move, Yosuke
We have multiple
senpai.
people weak to electricity, don't we? That is so bad. Okay, looks like 2 of those hit. That's a problem. We'll probably want to, I think we can hit that multiple times in a row to make that a little bit more useful, to last a little bit longer. We may want to do that. Thank you! This is going to end this. We'll tell you that right now.
Counting on you.
So we're all charged up and focused, so let's go ahead and hit him
That's some
with
thick
pretty much
skin.
everything we've got. We should be okay.
It's so stubborn!
Yes, that is beautiful. Do you see that damage?
Persona. Damn, couldn't finish it.
Ooh, nice move,
Can you
Yosuke
stop?
senpai.
Okay, this is probably gonna be bad, but it's okay. Only got hit once on that one. Let's go ahead and have our main character. I don't think he resists physical attacks. Let's find out.
All right,
Take that.
let's keep going.
All right, and he's gone. I have nothing to say, but we did get a nice blade from that. I believe that that's what he drops. Is he drop? Yeah, we want to place that on us. So when you take out the Reaper, you can actually farm him. I talked about that in my original run through of this game. You can farm him. I'm not really interested in doing that this time to get some better weapons. I have nothing to say about this other than that's nice. And I had not expected to do that this time around. I can't believe you came without cowering in fear. Is that bravery or ignorance? Very well, I will be waiting for you at the end of the Yomatsu Hirasaka. Was that Izanami? Well, let's not freak out. Come on, senpai. All right, actually, what I'm gonna do is get the heck out of here and end today's episode. Because like I said, I had not intended to fight the Reaper today. Here we are. And we did fine. In fact, outside of all of those like one-hit attacks, he didn't really hurt us. So, like I said, wait until you're a little bit later in the game. Ideally, if you wanted to grind for him, you would do that before you get to this point. But honestly, I didn't care. So, and I hadn't expected to run into him on accident. So there we go. I'll see y'all next time.